Welcome to Pour It 4. We are finishing up another week. You made it! You made it through another week. How exciting is that? If you didn't think you could, guess what? You just did. So that is super exciting for you. We are finishing up the Shit We Made Up week, also known as Pygmy Ben Creation Week. Today we are doing a drink that Keith forgot that we invented one day. I know a couple of times we have said no substitutions. We're going to talk about that because we're missing something and we made an executive decision, which I make a lot of on a daily basis. Again, if you watched yesterday, sometimes my hands look giant, and that is because they are giant. They have huge hands, so there you go. That's super exciting for everyone at home to know. We're going to walk out here as soon as I make it out from around my desk. I'm going to give you the, my view, the walk-in cam. This is the hallway. That's Greg. Making some freshly squeezed hibiscus.
Super squeezed hibiscus.
Super squeezed hibiscus. Hello, Keith.
Why, hello, Tara. How is everyone? Good?
They're good. They're here.
Well, that's good.
Seem a little quiet today, but somebody's drinking our gin right now, so it's a reason to be quiet.
Should we be
Mouthful
drinking
of
right
gin.
now? I think I should make us a drink.
I think you should make us a drink.
So I think I overheard you saying that some things have no substitutions unless we absolutely don't have the ingredient. We really want to show something on
then we just
the interwebs.
Completely change it.
Then we just completely change it. But since it's crap we've made up anyway week, I don't think there's really a problem with it.
It's new to you. What do you know?
Well, it's new to me again, as we discovered.
Yes.
I completely forgot that we ever made this in the
Yes.
first place. And then you broke out the recipe, and it's fantastic. And
we're so smart.
we're so smart. So we're going to be doing actually a few substitutions. We're also going to be making our own ginger beer with a little trick we showed you guys early on, using some Angostura bitters, because, well, we're short ginger beer.
Because they're sold out. There's a rush on ginger beer.
That'll make you short on it. So, for starters, any good drink, as we know, begins with lots of whiskey.
It is shocking, Petra, I know.
So, 2 ounces, Pygmy Ben, Rusted American whiskey. Actually, I don't want that because I forgot I made drinking that earlier for Dad. Because Dad was neat. Don't worry about it.
Your father is watching, and instead of saying he was needy, we could say he was interested or curious.
We could.
These are just some words that we could use.
Now, we said you can't really substitute cherry herring. And
Don't try.
You can't. But if you must, apparently we thought we should try Chambord.
I'm going to be real honest. I made an executive decision here. So, cherry herring is so good that putting the cherry brandy we had in this would not be worth it.
It was going to cheapen it.
So I said, let's substitute a rich cherry for a rich raspberry.
And I think that was a great choice because, again, it's deep, it's full, it's going to have that similar vibe. So we do 1 ounce Chambord, and then we're going to do a 1/2 ounce sweet vermouth.
Again, now this is probably going to be good. This could go either way. If you prefer cherry and you can get cherry herring, send me some because we can't get it in Missouri.
We can't get it in Missouri at the moment.
And then also, if you can't, because you're where we are, I will use the Chambord. That one I would use either. I would not go off-brand.
No,
for this. Speaking of off-brand, bye, Greg.
Bye, Greg. And now he's left forever.
There's no exit. I don't know where he's going.
No. Go push a jack in front of the door. It'll be fun.
Yep.
Gonna get some ice in our glasses. Probably over-iced that one just a little bit. But we've got ginger ale on the bar gun, so going to do a little bit of ginger ale in each of these, but ginger ale just doesn't have that same oomph.
So again, we're making one cocktail split into two. Mm-hmm. So the ratios, again, I have it right here, never mind.
The ratios were 2 parts rested whiskey, 1 part cherry herring, or in this case, Chambord, and then a 1/2 ounce sweet vermouth, and then you're going to top off with ginger beer, or I'm going it the opposite way, because I'm splitting this out into 2 drinks.
And again, when we say part, it's whatever your measuring tool is, whether it's an ounce, a cup, a pitcher. And if you're doing a pitcher of this drink, God bless you, have a ride home.
Oh, wow, it almost looks like I know what I'm doing.
Look at that. So we call this drink a New Amsterdam because it is a play on a Manhattan. And there's our funny joke in there that I'll let you find on your own. I'm not spelling this all out for you.
No, we're not good at spelling. It's going to get worse.
No, I'm going to flip us around.
This is actually, I did not expect that little...
wow, that button didn't work. Recognize my soul, iPhone. There we go. Hello! Okay.
Hi, iPhone.
Hello, iPhone. I exist as a human.
I'm in desperate need of being shorn.
I, in general, like you with longer hair, but like shaped longer hair as opposed to like...
This is hopeless.
That?
There's not a word for it.
All right, so this is our New Amsterdam. Again, if you're just now joining us, for a drink, it would be 2 ounces rested whiskey, 1 ounce cherry herring, or Chambord. You can go cherry or raspberry. 1/2 ounce sweet vermouth, ice in ginger beer, or again, what we did since we don't have ginger beer, ginger ale with some bitters to be as spicy
the
as you feel.
Chambord's not bad. I wish we would get the cherry herring, but it works.
It does work, and it would, again, cherry, the Huron Walker, nothing wrong with it, just would not work in this drink.
No, you need something so much deeper, and I think that was a good call.
I have offered Keith to come to Salon de Terra. If you know my boyfriend...
There's a concerning message on that screen.
Shaved head. That's what I can do. I've offered that. I have all the tools.
I've had people offer with hedge clippers.
Yeah, I've bicked a head or two in my lifetime.
It just sounds so weird.
Speaking of Greg.
Speaking of a bicked Greg.
Yeah, Greg would not like this drink.
Greg would not like this drink. Although
I don't think he would hate it.
His taste for whiskey has grown, as we learned from Whiskey in Winter.
It's not sweet like sugar. It is fruit sweet, like.
But let's
rich.
Greg is very quick to tell us when he hates things.
Just in general, not even we don't even ask him.
No, unsolicited.
It's just offered up.
See, I missed you, Greg.
That's gross.
See, for a while I had dignity and I was proud of myself.
That's because Tara didn't tell you what I told you.
I was tired.
Tell you.
I can't do everything.
She really can't. That is... Stand still.
Alright.
Let's put this whiskey in your face.
Garbage. What is it?
This is
your face.
New...
I heard Manhattan.
It's a new...
Manhattan.
I will say it's a sweeter Manhattan. You don't like regular Manhattans, but the...
Oh, no, I do. I like regular Manhattan.
Well, then you might like this more than I think. But you're not a huge ginger person.
A garnish with this, especially if we could get the cherry herring, would be, I think, just a nice little Luxardo cherry.
I like that.
I think you would like it better with the cherry herring because it's just such a... Seriously, if you can get cherry herring,
get it,
send it to me.
Really like
1101 Miller Street, New Haven. Send it to the tasting room.
Yeah. We'll take any limited amount. We'll trade.
Yeah. God, I love cherry herring and I can't get it.
That's really tasty, but I think...
I have driven to Michigan to buy a couple.
What I'm tasting is the Chambord.
No, you are.
I mean,
and that's the point.
The sweet is the Chambord.
Yeah, the point is that richer, fruity... It is a richer, fruitier Manhattan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I don't mind Manhattans. I don't drink them a lot. I don't mind Manhattans, but that is actually... It's a little sweeter, obviously.
It is.
So, it's more up my alley.
It's just a really pleasant little cocktail.
And again, so the New Amsterdam, as what we're doing, just to review, we made one drink and split it into two, but you would use 2 ounces rested American whiskey or other sweet sweet bourbon-y. So a rye would not be good in this. 1 ounce cherry herring or Chambord. Half ounce sweet vermouth. And again, I would stick with Martin de Rossi or up. There's a couple of really cheap ones out there that in a cocktail like this aren't going to be great. And then 4 to 6 ounces of ginger beer or spiced up ginger ale like we did.
And on that note, too, this... So obviously when I'm splitting this up in our neat little glasses, we're not using the appropriate glass. This I feel like could be done... I feel like this could be done, though, as like a low ball, or if you really want to slow it down a bit, you could add that extra ginger beer into a higher highball. I'd keep the ratios, except for the ginger beer, the same. Because there's a lot of liquor in this. And it's, there's 3 ounces, 3.5 ounces of straight alcohol in here. So,
I knew I liked it.
It's got everything Tara enjoys. Whiskey.
Alcohol. That's it. That's the only 2 things I like.
Staring wistfully off into space and alcohol.
Yeah. So Keith, how was your week? So mine was, I think I had a better week this week than last week.
I am glad to hear that.
Yeah, last week was rough. It's in a weird phase last week.
I've still been stuck in my happy place and
I am an extrovert,
and
Keith is a extroverted introvert. So like, I'm
an extrovert on demand.
Yeah, I am solely extroverted.
No, I've been going,
and it's getting to me.
And I draw, and I read my book, and I plant plants, and I'm pretty sure I'm a druid that helps make alcohol.
But like, I do all of that too. But like, that's done in like 35 minutes. Like, I can read a whole book in a half hour. So.
You have to savor.
Just because I'm really good at reading and reading comprehension.
I'm really good at eating and eating comprehension. That doesn't stop me from savoring.
Eating comprehension. I like to read the book and talk about it.
Oh, no. I don't want to talk to people.
See, that's the difference. We want to do the same activities, but I want to process them outwardly with others.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Except with you, the viewers.
Because I'm making him. Because the extrovert is like, we're doing this. Get on camera. How was everybody's week out there? I hope you guys had a good week. I hope things are... I'm in a book club, Briley. Back off.
The level of aggression on poor Briley.
Yeah.
Anybody with a Y in their name.
That was from yesterday.
It's not gender specific.
If anyone wonders how I've gotten roped into doing this.
Yes. So this is actually quite delightful, and I might have to make the to-go bottle.
It's another one of those
nice one.
After dinner.
Greg, what are you drinking? Did you put some amino acids in there?
No, I killed those already.
Greg likes to get his branch chain aminos.
No, I'm just addicted to the sweetness.
He also likes blue Hawaiian. It's safer and less sugar than blue Kool-Aid.
Yeah, because I put triple the amount of sugar in my Kool-Aid.
I just had a memory of college.
Yep,
I haven't even had Kool-Aid.
When's the last time you guys had Kool-Aid? When is the last time you had Kool-Aid? That doesn't count. Real Kool-Aid.
No, real
When's
Kool-Aid
the last time you had Kool-Aid?
Probably 8 to 10 years, if not more.
I'm gonna say 20 years ago.
I went on a kick about
Hey, what's up?
10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And I drank a lot of grape Kool-Aid.
Actually,
I had to quit drinking grape Kool-Aid and grape Gatorade because I would get throbbing headaches. Only the grape.
Because the sugar.
No. If I went to, well, maybe, but if I went to like a cherry or an orange, nothing. Just the grape. Weird.
Is grape your favorite?
Yes. So it kind of sucks being me.
Grape is not my favorite flavor in general, in the artificial flavor world.
Kool-Aid and Gatorade, I like the grape.
The perk of being in a small town. A good friend offering me a plant.
Oh, thank you, whoever offered a plant.
An Anaheim pepper, but Catlin also already just gave me one. So, then I'll let him know that you're looking for it.
I have a garden too, random caller. In fact, my garden is established.
I don't have a garden.
I'm trying to establish a garden.
Well, it's fine.
I face nothing but constant criticism on this.
I didn't criticize you in any way. That was about me, and yet you made it about you.
Because I'm more important.
In your head. And I allow it. Because I'm the only female down here. And that's how that works.
Let's be honest.
I thought it's because I was
Jerry uses Kool-Aid for the hummingbirds.
Greg
is exactly like a hummingbird.
Well, that's actually...
Won't go away, very just around all the time,
I'm
like
an emperor
sugar.
Hummingbird, like an emperor penguin.
At some point, you're like, at some point, it's going to tire itself out.
No.
But it doesn't.
What?
But eventually, if it's cold enough, they just hibernate.
That's every day. You think that was a joke.
But that
wasn't.
Dad, hi Dad. That was the last situation I can think of I've even remotely tried Kool-Aid or why it was in the house.
It was college in some sort of thing.
Now, for some reason, I went on a Kool-Aid kick. I don't know why.
College was Gatorade because we're like, oh yeah, this will help break the hangover.
No, that's what Pedialyte's for.
Well, you start with the Gatorade and then you move to the
It's
Pedialyte.
like about the time I bought a bunch of Pedialyte at Schnucks because we were going on our annual Sporn Fest. Sporn with an S.
With an S.
And I bought like 10 things of Pedialyte because we were now like 35. And
it was going to sting.
The checkout lady was like,
how much did your baby drink?
Oh, you have a sick baby at home? I'm like, no, I'm spending a weekend with my other 35-year-old friends and we'll be drinking and it's different now. The tone changed after that exchange.
Is that all for you, man?
It was like, oh, is that it then? No, I need these Doritos. Back off. So.
These bottles are for the baby.
Yeah,
and then
how
you just
dare
point
you? So, 2 cherry herring at a liquor store in Jeff City. Buy them and keep them, because those might be the last.
Yeah.
Cherry herring is no longer distributed in Missouri, and has yet to be picked up by a Missouri distributor.
So we keep hoping. And we'll see.
So you buy those and you keep those.
And you
Why
enjoy it.
Carry it in Missouri? What's the reason?
There was a kerfuffle with the distributor. So the way brands work, sometimes to get certain brands, you got to carry another brand. And it was one of those in the changeover of 4 or 5 years ago with the major brands, Glazier's deal. It just got lost in the shuffle and is no longer carried in Missouri or southern central Illinois. I have driven to Michigan.
Nowhere closer?
I have driven to Ann Arbor.
You could
Actually,
tried, like,
it was
Arkansas or Oklahoma?
I'd rather go north.
Yeah,
I like cold weather. I'd rather go north.
Well, that in Arkansas, I always accidentally ended up in a dry county.
I thought you were going to say a basement.
You'll never know when you'll stumble into a dry
chess.
county.
Yeah.
So 400 pounds of sugar a year is what Greg consumes.
Rebecca. Damn it, Rebecca.
That's a lot of sugar.
Is it for Greg?
That's light. That's light. That's not accurate.
I mean, what is it? A hummingbird consumes their body weight a day, so I'm proud of Greg.
Oh
yeah, God, good for you.
I still
is that really what they do? Their body weight in syrup?
It pretty much, because they weigh barely anything.
Yeah, let's be fair. They weigh like 12 ounces.
That's actually really healthy. That's super fat for a hummingbird.
Okay, well, I'm
wow.
just trying to...
Did you just inadvertently call Greg fat?
And dumb.
No, not...
Did you?
That's what I heard.
Dumb. You prick, you.
See, first they say it's not all about me, but in the end it's about me.
Fucking haircut.
Oh, God. End of the week, everybody.
Happy Friday!
So, speaking of end of the week, what we are moving on to next week is officially titled... I printed out our script.
It's all ad-lib, though.
My menu staples. So these, we'll be doing drinks next week that at least one of these has been on every menu I've created. Mm-hmm. But it's unofficially Play With Our Friends week. So some of these drinks will have some of our products. Some of them we're going to use some other people's product. Mm-hmm. The Dave Wegler's Vision Board will be making its appearance. Petra, by the way, call me later. We have to talk about it.
Do we need to have that done by Monday?
I'm supposed to meet up with him sometime this week, at least for this. You at least, if I can't get a hold of him, you have some of his award-winning.
Oh, I do.
Award-winning rum.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, and I've opened them and drank some, and it's really good.
But yeah, so we will have. I'm really excited about. I love all of these recipes. Mm-hmm. And we're excited for that next week, and then the week after.
That's the week.
That's the week you're really excited about.
I love a champagne.
There's going to be lots of...
I've never met a champagne and gin combo I didn't like.
Why, I believe we have Meg Lang coming over, and I think...
she owes me chicken.
She might have
Come on in!
She can't. Greg locked her out.
Greg locks people out. Never mind. Stay out
You
there!
locked out the chicken! Stay... Friday! Hello!
Hello, Meg Lang.
Get on the camera. Get over here.
I'll flip it over. Hi, Meg.
What is in that magical little tin?
Chicken.
Is it just Tara's chicken, or is it everybody's chicken?
Well, Tara's the one who gave me the gin and tonic.
You didn't answer my question.
We help make the gin and tonic.
Just so you all know,
we canned it.
when I do these things, like, I don't know, sometimes somebody brings down a cheesecake for me, and the staff eats all of it and doesn't tell me about it for a year until someone calls me and says, "Did you enjoy that cheesecake?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I forgot I had it. I wasn't the only one. There was another person that helped
I'm not a part of this.
They will remake. You know what? I'm not going to say who it was.
They ate my cheesecake.
Rename unnamed.
It was an amazing... The cheesecake weighed like 10 pounds. It was amazing.
Awesome.
And we just talked about the 400 pounds of sugar like that's an unrealistic thing.
I'm going to look at this chicken.
Look at the chicken.
Just came off the smoker.
I want to smell the chicken.
I wish you could smell this.
Well,
Did you want to talk at all about Langatang? Are you guys doing anything for Mother's Day brunches? Or?
I have, well, I didn't really promote it, but we're doing, I have casseroles
You are now.
that I can do. And
Mother's Day casseroles. What?
Yeah, like breakfast casseroles.
Yeah, keep talking about these casseroles. Keep
They're
concentrating
eating
on
my
them.
chicken.
Talking over there.
Yep, it's casserole.
They think I can't multitask.
So I
you.
can do
Oh, I don't have long enough arms.
or like jello cupcakes.
That sound that you can only hear is
this
Keith.
building. Please, for the love of
That's
God.
really good chicken.
Smell it from in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're a terrible person.
Astroclass always says it comes in through their venting system.
When we open the back garage door, it's like, I hate you people, but I can't wait to eat it.
So how can they go about getting one of these casseroles for Mother's Day from you?
Does this count as a Mother's Day casserole?
Let her answer.
Shut up, Keith.
No.
Go ahead.
Smells like meat too.
Yes, they do. That needs to be on a T-shirt.
I'm sure it is.
So they can Facebook you?
Yeah, they can Facebook message me or email me at Langatang Barbecue or Meal Prep by Meg at Yahoo.
Okay, fine. You can. That's also their names on Facebook. So
Also,
find them
go to
on
Meal
Facebook.
Prep by Meg on Facebook. It is amazing. Every day I'm like, I need to go
They're
get
not
some of that.
specials, they're casseroles and such. So if you go to her Facebook page, which is Langatang or Meal Prep by Meg, you can find, she posts everything that they make and what they're doing to go. Awesome. Well, thanks.
One more piece of chicken.
Have a good weekend, guys.
You too.
They will.
They're already eating all of this chicken.
Yeah, get in there, get some.
Get in there, get some.
I will. It's delightful.
Here's the... It's meal... I don't know if you can see that. It's Meal Prep
Nobody
by
can
Meg.
read that.
Okay. Come on.
Oh, that's shaking it.
Oh yeah,
doesn't
it made it
make
better. Yeah.
You know what?
Nothing makes things more legible than just shaking it at people.
It's Meal Prep by Meg.
There you go. Wow,
It
that is
is.
delightful.
That was amazing chicken.
This chicken is...
Will it keep till Monday?
No, because I'm going to eat it.
It's true.
That wasn't what I meant.
Well, that's what I said. Yes, if you put it in the fridge, it'll be fine.
Okay. Well,
Unless Petra eats it all.
Petra, I'm going to hide this from you. I know you're coming down this weekend to make our Dave Wegler's vision board.
Dave Wegler's.
Award-winning. Anyway, so that is our show for today. Next week, we are going to... Next week, they're a little... I don't want to say they're more advanced, but they are definitely...
They're a higher class of cocktail. They really are. Not to be an asshole.
No, they are. But, and again, I just feel weird because it says Tara's Menu Staples.
You're also not going to go to a hole-in-the-wall bar and say, can I have this cocktail? Because they're going to look at you like...
Correct.
What?
Correct.
It's just a higher class.
Go ahead
And it's delightful, and they're really good, and I'm really excited about it. I haven't made one of this one. I think the one we do Monday,
had one.
the 12-mile limit, is one of the first cocktails I ever put on a menu.
Nice.
I'm really excited about
Never
it.
had one.
So that I think as I eat some more chicken.
Yeah, this chicken meal prep by Meg.
Meal prep. That's our shout out today.
Langatang barbecue. Look at it.
Now you have had them cater for you before, have
Yes.
you not?
Also catering. They do an excellent job. We did our Christmas dinner this year was from them. We had pulled pork. We had brisket. We had chicken. We had like the party potato side.
So good.
You know, with like the I don't know, is it frosted flakes or whatever you
Yeah,
put on them?
cornflakes.
Cornflakes, and then green bean casserole. I think we had super affordable. tons of food, some of the best barbecue you're ever going to have. It is amazing.
It's delightful.
Yeah.
And they're just down here in the New Haven,
Yep.
Missouri. That is, someone called earlier, not New Haven, Connecticut.
Oh my God, people.
New Haven, Missouri. It's okay. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I know a lot of things are, starting. Go at your own pace, whatever that is for you. It's okay with it.
Don't let anybody pressure you into doing stuff.
And this is a general statement. Don't ever let someone pressure you into doing anything that you don't feel comfortable doing.
Eat more chicken. Tara, eat it.
No.
Eat it.
But I want to.
No, but I want to.
I really do. It's really good.
You really do.
I used to be allergic to chicken. Did you know that?
Oh my God. No.
I was allergic to chicken for like 8 years.
What is wrong with you?
There's so many. We don't have time.
Instagram would run out of tape.
I have it's Cushing's disease is what's wrong with me.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
There you go.
On that note, have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, everybody. Have fun. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Be kind, and we'll wait till Keith
Hobbles it. Wrong way, buddy. Okay.
We like to use the word shambles.
He's just... Okay, there he is. He's ready.
Yeah. And...
Keep your spirits up.
Yay! Have a good weekend, everybody.
Have a good weekend, everybody. We should divide up this chicken.
I'm eating all the chicken. You don't get any of it. Bye. No chicken for you. None.